this is always a special day on the calendar. You must be involved once again.
Yeah, definitely. Ever since my first year at the club, I've always found it exciting to come down and get around all the young people, and they get so much out of it as well. Seeing all the boys and all the Indigenous boys coming down and getting involved, and yeah, it's such a special day, not for them but also for the club as well. We've got such a rich culture with Indigenous communities and whatnot, so it's an exciting day, and it's good to see everyone come down.
You were once in their shoes. What does it do for a young kid?
Sorry.
You were once in their shoes.
Yeah.
What does it do for a young, Indigenous kid to have something like this and being connected to a club?
It does so much, especially for myself. When I was young like them, when an AFL player came out to my school one time, I still remember everything they said to me, and it still sticks in my head to this day. So for these guys to be at an AFL club and to have AFL players around them and learn so much stuff that they can take on later in life, I think it's unreal, and it's such a good thing that the club's doing.
Who was the footy player that you remember?
It was Nick Nat, Pat McGinley and Mark LaCroix. But Mark LaCroix, I remember him, he always said that he had a footy in his hand everywhere he went, so that stuck with me, and I just did that ever since.
What about the other way around now? Is there anything that any of the kids have said to you, whether it's today or any of these sort of events, that has really stuck with you in terms of the effect you're having on them?
Not specifically, but I do get quite a few people coming up to me telling how much I'm an inspiration and role model to them, so that does give me quite a bit of pride, and and they do. A lot of them come up to me and say, "Do you remember me?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I do." But they get so much happiness and so much joy out of just a little interaction, saying g'day and just having a kick with them. So I do remember from when I was their age and how much it does stick in your mind. So I take the time out of my day to make sure it's worth their while.
And I think it's the 18th year that you've done the Cup there. Are you proud of the way the club has sort of led the way in this space?
Yeah, I'm very proud of the club and how much effort and time they put into the Indigenous communities, and you can see how much it's grown since, I guess, 18 years ago. It's still growing now, and I think they've had the most students to date. So it's still going strong, and I believe that they're getting a lot out of it too, which is the main thing.
The club's taking a stand, I guess, as well, broadly around how the league and the competition as a whole is talking about First Nations communities in the game. Do you think that's inspiring to sort of what Adelaide's, I guess, being at the forefront of that conversation broadly as well?
Yeah, I did get a lot of pride from that, and I looked at Chris Davies standing there and showing the way. That just really filled me with a sense of pride, and for it to be Port Adelaide and Chris Davies, who I'm really close with, I thought that was amazing from him, and hopefully the rest of the competition can do the same as well. That'd be amazing.
Willie, of course, is at the centre of it all. We're expecting him probably to be named tonight. How's his sleeping? How's he going?
Yeah, Willie's probably one of the most resilient people that I've met. He's been through so much in his life, and I classify him as one of my close brothers. So, he's actually done pretty well this week. He's been around the club, and all the boys and the club have gotten around him, and that's the one thing I love about Port Adelaide, is that we rally around our players and we really take care of each other. So, I think we missed him last week. I think he might have been the difference, but we're excited to have him back out there.
When he does return, hopefully he does return on Saturday. When he does return, do you I guess you or any of the forwards make sure you look out for him on the field? I guess given some of the stuff that's happened to him on there.
Oh yeah, definitely. We'll always have Willie's back. It's not just Willie though. We all, as a forward line and as a team, we all got each other's back. So yeah, more so Willie this week, but I don't think there'll be too much going out there after what's been happening. So hopefully we can all just let our footy do the talking. We know trash talk is a part of the game, but there's a fine line, and hopefully we can all just let our footy do the talking.
Have you been in a situation where somebody has said something on the field, and maybe they don't mean it, but it's come across to you as culturally disrespectful or insensitive?
Me personally, no, but I have obviously seen it happen before, and even before footy been brought up around all that sort of stuff. So I know how much it hurts my family and also my close brothers. So I've witnessed it, but myself personally, no.
You set up the round obviously in the next couple of weeks. Does that give you an opportunity to celebrate your culture and you've run out with that jumper? What does that mean to you?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's. I'm not sure how long it's been around now, over 10 years now. So it's been such a big part of the competition now. You can put our amazing culture on show and show how many talented Aboriginal players we do have in the competition. So, and for all my family back home, they get a sense of pride out of it as well. And it's definitely a round that I look forward to every year.
Mate, showdown, unfortunately, long end of it. There's another epic game. Do you think it's time? There's been a bit of talk in the week about it being a centrepiece, a standalone game. Do you think it's time it gets that sort of respect?
Yeah, definitely. I think we've shown over the years how much of a rivalry it is and how many good games we do have. So if we can have that at the start of the round, that'd be pretty cool. And the first game of the round would be nice and whole of Australia can watch it.
Tight loss, like I mentioned, but does it create like a bit of does it create like a bit of an extra burn that you've lost so tight to respond against a good side this week?
Yeah, definitely. And I think it shows for all the years gone by, whether you're first on the ladder, last on the ladder, when it's a showdown, it's always going to be a cracking game. So, you don't want to lose 2 in a row, that's for sure.
Where you see Geelong, they're obviously a really strong team. Does that give you an extra pep being an Indigenous round, and what are you expecting from them? Yeah, definitely. We know Geelong, they're such a quality side, and they have been every year. So I think we need to get one back after the final. That was pretty disappointing, but for myself, I didn't play in any of the games last year, so I'm just keen to get back out there and have a good game against them, and hopefully we can get the win as well. That'd be nice.